超速英単語
applicant, strenuous, omit, burnout, powerhouse, session, drought, fitfully, falsify, precarious, gravitational, verification, evidence, blissfully, antonym, postscript, affix, embargo, stem, sequel, investigation, contest, scrub, profession, negligence, upturn, behavioral, cuisine, fragment, exemplify, returnee, obligation, trait, paralyze, prey, prototype, interference, trivial, coherent, script, rectify, detention, noticeable, plaintiff, incidentally, abide, forego, manuscript, shipment, console, laggard, autobiography, moderation, respectively, emigrate, recruit, litter, disrupt, mumble, awkward, holdover, grim, ceaseless, build-up, exploration, scrap, immigrant, frenzy, repository, unanimous, consistency, conflict, discipline, depression, indifferent, ignition, sewage, scramble, accreditation, hardship, complaint, endear, eradicate, considerate, superfluous, consistently, moralize, taint, payroll, downturn, innovation, superpower, priority, erroneous, authorize, droop, preside, currency, curtail, skull, calamity, hindrance, paralysis, extradite, enviable, commute, analogical, perspire, demote, aimlessly, excessive, conclusive, ransom, irrational, evolution, daring, aristocrat, unsanitary, starvation, docile, distort, spectator, substitute, preclude, supervise, pamper, checkup, significantly, errand, famine, recognition, flock, criticism, monitor, confederation, primate, incompatible, faulty, detachment, spur, bizarre, sight, inscribe, stingy, annoyance, anecdote, pilgrim, innate, embankment, prevail, workplace, versatile, renovate, constituency, decline, sound, grumble, comprise, comfort, evoke, transplant, exile, traitor, typify, squat, endanger, radiant, urge, degrade, reunion, appease, cosmopolitan, remuneration, obedience, demonstrate, eliminate, inept, fixated, capture, conditional, batter, simulate, tolerable, diversity, resolve, stereotypical, encroach, detect, spacecraft, sideshow, alien, autonomy, parch, circuit, disprove, appetite, circumstance, grant, dubious, complacent, property, Rome, counsel, substance, impressive, qualify, specify, verify, discredit, affection, vicious, weld, dejected, narrative, publicity, monarch, stifle, eruption, synthetic, chronological, binding, prank, lodge, periodic, invest, surge, generosity, organic, arc, dormant, latitude, faith, terminate, creditor, extortion, plead, peer, transfer, trace, assault, smuggle, reparation, maneuver, foresight, successor, pregnancy, proscribe, eligible, freight, migrate, analyze, destined, consensus, gauge, pretension, virus, plantation, straight, preoccupied, deserve, classify, clue, molecule, conscript, compromise, instructive, reserve, defer, uproar, retailer, seclusion, decisive, barely, intimate, likelihood, deflect, outsource, cater, responsive, dioxide, status, meager, vessel, illogical, associate, fatality, interdependence, dispute, uproot, dislocate, draft, expire, reciprocate, asset, pathetic, priestly, identification, embark, bid, intensive, curator, blemish, stubborn, solicit, pry, potential, acceptance, discord, assignment, futile, generate, scan, particle, mammal, skid, unperturbed, sprain, approximate, objective, metropolis, landmark, stack, extension, boom, storm, exhume, superficial, sacrifice, feature, mare, consequential, uphold, overlook, endorse, propulsion, entice, inscription, specific, chancellor, unification, excerpt, proceed, consul, dominate, integrate, consolidate, audible, vital, bankrupt, reference, incisive, yield, hierarchy, undergo, affirmation, appeal, adversity, verbal, anarchy, gleam, sublime, install, refund, aggressive, holy, diminish, defensive, prosecutor, groundwater, windmill, attentive, replicate, comparable, hospitalize, horrify, municipality, compatible, startling, upcoming, census, insomnia, humane, vibrant, shriek, complication, achievement, attribute, figure, complexity, pensive, sight, breakout, grind, inheritance, obedient, consequence, tenant, brisk, tedious, hereditary, converse, remedy, preservative, outlive, ironically, era, remainder, recession, gratuity, emphasize, parish, graze, ponder, requirement, ventilation, anonymity, peer, species, pole, outburst, referral, aftermath, clash, paranoia, thrust, underfed, doom, conscience, limitation, invariably, operational, osteoporosis, blessing, grasp, rot, clergy, curable, complementary, monopolize, abandon, tumble, correspondence, first-hand, compile, observe, inefficient, bulky, agonize, unauthorized, stoop, physician, pervasive, sovereignty, disclose, veil, censorship, grievance, overwhelm, gist, breakup, primarily, squeeze, adversary, embodiment, hasty, abstract, bountiful, dispose, suspect, transportation, underdressed, occupancy, facility, conviction, credibility, dismal, episode, reckon, pave, scant, diverge, intentionally, unconditional, imposition, abhor, mortality, persecution, enrage, debit, materialize, numerous, connotation, real estate, conspicuous, deforestation, uniquely, verge, eternity, tranquility, impassive, witless, hapless, objection, validity, gregarious, robust, experienced, indulgence, dedication, sparsely, indecent, communism, jargon, misplace, yardstick, forfeit, foe, grudge, celebrity, serrated, unintelligible, adhesive, contribution, falter, influential, reproduce, indigestion, herd, self-esteem, bleak, predominant, mature, pious, occasionally, hush, scornful, theft, slack, renounce, improvise, parrot, charitable, outlaw, leftover, obnoxious, deletion, spite, upstart, fertility, obstruct, lament, shudder, horizontal, infection, decrepit, organism, deranged, endure, annex, prehistoric, petty, memoir, existence, acknowledge, streamline, prompt, intrigue, scheme, painstaking, commend, formidable, reassure, archive, veil, party, pervasion, premature, assorted, detour, swarm, certify, grieve, exotic, undermine, medieval, scholarship, inflammation, wholesale, bashful, immemorial, arctic, shelve, voucher, resilient, overpower, amply, spark, thrive, indebted, substandard, phase, nudge, repatriate, reconstruct, representative, subtract, susceptible, curb, appropriate, disperse, subtle, adapt, bond, stumble, legislate, amend, deem, immune, synonym, subsidy, unison, deficiency, collective, officiate, absurd, vivacious, elude, mortgage, drag, defy, inconsiderate, rigorous, dependency, plight, blow, proficient, populous, advocate, explosion, prescription, utensil, ammunition, component, tranquilizer, finding, bearable, descendant, vast, marital, abode, intercept, prostitution, dazzle, constrain, flare, overdue, entangle, hospitalization, perspective, ethics, scam, psychological, restore, definitely, exception, presumably, bang, retail, desperate, escalate, anesthesia, amiable, anguish, allowance, artificial, descent, glacier, deduce, aggregation, secrecy, confiscate, delete, depletion, sensation, dehydration, complacence, glare, virtually, predecessor, ingenuity, monopoly, novel, subdue, ration, biodegradable, complicate, ultimately, tribute, correction, indecisive, captivity, swindle, perplexing, mythology, dietitian, applicable, vaccine, vault, slant, extra, unearth, quota, provisional, adrift, peculiar, congest, operative, devout, flip, climatic, cautious, devise, embassy, valid, breadth, spacious, certitude, stale, legitimacy, disregard, outdated, feast, adjacent, erode, hypertension, surveillance, analogy, resurgence, transcription, understate, inherent, craving, extensive, anthem, prodigy, modest, evaluation, acid, neutral, selective, candidate, gimmick, enclosure, warily, abundance, geometry, disgrace, incessant, ascertain, countless, cram, synchronize, punctual, alter, basin, unit, impair, proclaim, discretion, digestion, exodus, shoplift, ridicule, resent, pose, endurance, delirious, gullible, aggression, ethical, adequacy, succor, anticipate, sheer, illiterate, illicit, immerse, posture, inject, stall, relevant, slavery, absorb, utility, constitution, lesson, environmentalist, hamper, adjoining, blitz。
高評価、チャンネル登録もよろしく。